Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. My name is Piper. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be taking you through a full body 45-minute Pilates mat flow. All you're going to need for this flow is a mat, a water, or your electrolytes nearby. What to expect, we'll be working for about 45 minutes. Low impact, we'll be moving through full range of motion and expect to get a little spice here and there. You can always reel it back if you need to. Without further ado, I'm going to get you guys started. I just figured it was so nice out, so I wanted to do this outside. Make sure you have your SPF on, especially here in California. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're going to start out with some forward folds. So inhale to take those arms up overhead. Fill your lungs through your nose. Exhale, take that forward fold. This doesn't need to be as deep as you can go. Soft in the knees as an option. If you're a little tight in those hamstrings, we'll go again. We inhale to lift up. Arms come overhead, stretching from our heels all the way to the crown of our head. Take it all the way down. Big exhale. We'll hold at the bottom. And from here, go ahead and take a little nice inch step to the back of your mat. We're going to go into walkouts, just starting to get the muscles of the core going, walking those hands all the way forward until you're in a plank. Hold it for about 1 Mississippi. Pike those hips high, and then walk your hands all the way back to your toes. Feel free to stand tall. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, take it right back in. Beautiful. You can move at your own tempo. We're just trying to get, again, opening of the hamstrings, full body's work, and even the shoulders starting to fire up. Feel free to keep that inhale or take it out. Awesome job. On this next one, go ahead and walk your hands back to your toes. Stay in that forward fold. Hands are going to come to the top of your feet. Maybe take a nice wider stance here, especially if you feel like you have wider hips. Sway those hips side to side. From here, we'll squat down low. Open up those hips from the inside. Exhale to hike the hips back up to the top. Hands can come to your mat if that feels more secure for you. From here, we squat, open up those hips. Exhale, hips come back up to the top. Get that nice little hammy stretch. Taking it at your own pace. There's our Scar Girl. She might come out and she might be a part of this with us, you guys. We're going to be taking an around the world fold together. We'll stand tall after our next squat in 3, 2, come up nice and tall. From here, coming wide edges of your mat, we'll take our left or right arm to scoop over the side. From here, get that nice little side body stretch. As you come through center, we bend those knees, roll through center, opening up that lower back. Opposite arm swings up high to the sky. Think like a windshield wiper. We scoop, squat through center, swipe on the way up. Beautiful. 2 more. These are meant to be more so slow, just so that you can get that full stretch. We'll reverse direction in 3, 2, reverse, scoop other way, roll around to the other side. As you start to get more connected with your body, feel free to take a pace that works with you. Once I start to kind of get going, I'll take it through, kind of just do what feels good and natural. We have our final rep. We're going to be coming to our mat for Plank-to-pike in 3, 2, come to your mat. We come to the very edges. From here, hands will be planted underneath your shoulders. We'll lift those knees, curl the toes to lift the knees off of your mat. From here, you're in a pike. From here, we inhale for that pike position. Sorry, we went from plank to pike. Exhale to roll back forward, shoulders come right over the hands. Again, inhale in through the nose. Press away from the fingertips, away from those palms. Exhale to come forward. If you have sensitive wrists, you're more than welcome to do this one on your elbows as well. Same thing. The range might feel a little bit different. Not a bad thing. 1 or 2 more pikes. Then we're taking a runner's lunge with that right leg in 3, 2. Right leg comes forward right in between those hands. From here, just hold that low lunge. Friendly option to lower that knee down to the mat if needed. Really opening up the hip flexor of that long leg. opening up the hip of the leg that is in front of you. If you want to push yourself a little more, maybe come off of your hands, try to hold a little balance in that low position. Progression to lift those arms up overhead in line with your ears. We'll be taking a pike. Keep the feet into the same position. Hands can come back to your mat in 3, 2, pike. Legs are making like a little triangle form here. And we'll alternate between the two. We'll inhale for lunge, exhale to pike in 3, 2. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, back to pike. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, back to pike. Awesome job. Last one on this side, and then we're going to be hopping both feet up to the front of your mat, and we'll switch to that other leg. Send your opposite leg back. Now we have that other leg out in front of the hands. From here, we're just sinking into that front hip for a moment. Friendly option to lower that knee down to your mat if needed. Awesome work. Whatever you do on one side, we've got to try to do on the other. If we're not here today, you can do the same thing with that knee lowered. Hands will come forward. We take it all the way to our pike. Feet are parallel to the front of your mat. I should say facing perpendicular. Go ahead and inhale, take that runner's lunge. Exhale, bring it right back into your pike. Try to draw your nose a little closer to your knee. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, back to pike. Beautiful, everyone. We're going to go ahead and hit one more. Inhale for runner's lunge. Exhale to pike, and then we're going right into our squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work. Go ahead and stand tall. All right, we're going right into a squat. So feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. From here, sit your hips back like you're trying to sit down into a chair. Stand all the way to the top. It's important that we sit back in our hips, right? We're going to always have a natural hinge forward. I'm kind of using my arms out in front just to keep that overall balance. But think about lifting your toes up to the sky, and that'll always ensure that your weight is more to the mid back foot, right? Which is going to keep that activation going in your posterior chain. Ladies, we tend to be more quad dominant in just about everything that we do. So it's crucial in everyday life, in your Pilates, when you're walking up the stairs, when you're walking up a hill, you're thinking about activating the posterior chain. That's your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. Next rep, we hold at the bottom. Meet me there. Good. Knees are in line with that big toe. Again, lift those toes up to the sky to let you know where your weight is at. We'll stand tall together in 6, in 4, 3, 2, back into that full range. Good job, you guys. Starting to get a little bit more fire in those legs. Sorry, I don't know whether I should be parallel or at a slight angle. Okay, final 15 in this squat. We're going to pulse at the bottom. You can go 2 inches down. You can go all the way down. You decide. In 3, 2, hold low. From here, little pulses up and down. Don't forget to breathe when things get tough. I know it burns for 5, 4, 3, 2, stand tall. Inhale at the top. Go ahead and send your right foot forward. Right foot forward. Left leg is going to be a little kickstand for you. We're going right into a front lunge. So taking that left leg to step it back, we have a front lunge. You want to lower your knee just above the mat, drive through that heel, and take it up to the top. If you have sensitive knees, recommended to take a wide step back with a straight back leg. Focus on getting low into your front leg and then pushing through that right side to get you back front, right? Knees are tough. Other modification, of course, a single-legged squat. If you have a strap or TRX nearby, that's also a really good way to challenge yourself. Step ups as well. If you have a box or a step that you can get onto, just a right leg step up, step down. Holding at our lowest point in 3, 2, hold. Stay lifted in your chest. Remember, Pilates is all about posture just as much as mobility. Can we sink an inch deeper? Good. We stand tall in 3, 2, back to your lunges. Not only comboing muscles of our posterior, but the quads are definitely feeling this. Make sure that you're getting a full extension of your hip at the very top. Going into a pulse in 3, 2, pulse. Back leg can either stay long or slightly bent. We're here for 10. Lateral lunges on deck. You'll be taking that right leg to the side of your mat facing front. In 3, 2, stand tall. Awesome job. Shake it out. We're still working that right leg. So just move it over to the other side of your mat. From here, we'll start with our feet parallel. We'll take a nice wide step out. Drop your hips back. Again, like you're still sitting in that chair. You're driving through your right heel to come front. Modified version. Keep your feet nice and long. From here, we'll just sink our hips back into the right leg and then press ourselves forward. Let's actually stay there. Yeah, just to keep you grounded. Inhale, sit. Exhale, stand. Whew. That sun is really starting to beat down. Again, if you're outdoor, just make sure that you have your SPF on and make sure that you have water or electrolytes nearby. Always good to take care. We're gonna go one more regular. We pulse at our lowest point in 3, 2, good. Hands can come to hips, heart center. If you want that progression, we have a nice extended arm, maybe in line with our ears or our jawline. In 5, 4, 3, 2, woo. Good. Shake it out. Right back in. It's the reps you take after those pulses and holds that really sculpt the body, sculpt those new muscles, that strength that you're building. 15 seconds to go. Let's hold at the bottom. This time we went pulse hold. Curtsies to come on the other side. We'll take that right leg to the left side of your mat or left leg to the right side if you're mirroring me. Good job. Beautiful. Still working that right leg. Okay, so we had a lunge, a lateral lunge. Now we're going into a curtsy. So crossing your left leg behind your right, you'll dip that knee low to your mat. Then come back up center, right? So feet start parallel. Right leg will cross behind the other. Again, dipping the knee low into the mat, pressing through this right heel. Outside hip is getting a stretch. Inside of the thigh is getting a squeeze. If you want more, take it a little faster. No harm, no foul. We're all working with a pace that feels right for us today. That's the beauty of low impact. As long as you're moving your body, you're doing something. We don't have a hold for curtsy, but we do have a pulse. Go about 3 more reps at our own pace, and then I'll take you guys into that low pulse. By now, that right leg is already cooked. So we got to be kind. We'll hold at our lowest point in 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse. Again, prime mover right leg driving through that heel. Woo! Let's go. Back toe pressing, a little bit of resistance. Also a kickstand in 3, 2, stand. Oh my goodness. Almost coming out of these lunges. Less than 30 seconds. We'll be coming down to our mat into a bird dog position, right? So hands will be underneath the shoulders, knees will stagger underneath your hips. And then we're gonna finish off the work on this right leg before we switch. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand. Awesome job. Okay. Finding room on the mat. So from here, knees come underneath the hips, hands come underneath your shoulders. From here, we start with a kick back, right? So kicking that heel high to the sky, using the booty cheek. Slowly resist as you come through center. Exhale, kick. Inhale, reset. Think about a nice neutral long spine. From the crown of your head to your tailbone, you are long. Imagine that you have a glass of wine on your waistline. We don't want it to fall off. We're switching up the game with a fire hydrant. I got sweat coming down in my eyes. From here, go ahead and lift open that knee out to the side. Close. We're our dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Even the core doing a little bit of work here to stabilize. Make sure that you're pressing through those hands, pressing through your knee, maybe the back of your foot to take a little pressure off of the knee. 1 to 2 more reps. And then we're gonna go circles, starting with that lift to the fire hydrant, then circle back in 3, 2, we lift that knee, circle back, come through center. Beautiful. Lift, kick, lower. You can either keep your foot flexed or pointed, whatever feels right. We'll switch direction in 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop that knee center. From here, we kick back, open up that hip, send that knee all the way through center. Heel comes high, lift that knee out to the side and close, working that outer glute. 10 seconds here, and then we immediately switch over to that other side, introducing the left leg to our flow in 3, 2, beautiful. Here we go, starting with that kick back. Heel comes high. Slowly bring it back through. These are the moments where the slower you go, the more benefit, especially at your highest point, right? You're gonna feel the squeeze of the glute, feel the squeeze and support from the lower back. Taking it to fire hydrants in 3, 2, open out to the side and close. We open, close slowly, beautiful. Body is resilient and it is made for hard things. We have 2 more. And then we take those circles, starting with that raise out to the side for fire hydrant in 3, 2. Go ahead and raise your hip out to the side, switching directions so you guys have a better view. Take that heel all the way around to the sky and roll through center. We open fire hydrant, heel comes high, all the way through. Gorgeous work. Again, pressing into the back of that foot that's to the mat just to get a little pressure off of your knee. For 8, 1 or 2 more circles. Switch direction in 3, 2, come through center. From here, start with the kick back, heel high, open up that hip to come all the way through center, continue on. Even though this is our left side, right leg is gonna be feeling that stabilizer work, especially because we already did all of those lunges. 10 seconds, and then you guys will come high. We have that curtsy lunge on our left leg. If you started left, because you're mirroring me, just go to your right side. In 3, 2, beautiful job. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to be this drenched, but we love it. Okay, so staggering that left foot underneath our left hip, right foot crosses behind your left, dip that knee low to the ground. We step through center. Remember, left leg prime mover, outside of the hip is getting a stretch, inside is getting that squeeze. This actually feels really nice because we just did the fire hydrant kickstand work, right? We just squeezed out this area. Now we're kind of opening it back up. "15 seconds, good job. Keep taking this at your own pace. And then we have a pulse coming up in 6, in 4, 3, 2, pulse. Little up, little down. Again, hands to heart prayer, or we can go to the hips. We can raise them over our ears or over shoulder in 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. Shake it, shake it. Keep the party rolling. You guys will know when I'm starting to feel it. Might be less talking or more panting, but just know I'm right there with you. Feels good to work your body. For 8, we'll be taking lateral lunge in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Let's set those feet outside of the shoulders like last time. We're evening out sides. From here, press the hips back, surrendering your weight to your left foot. Drive through that heel to come all the way up center. Inhale to lunge back. Exhale, press. Prime mover, of course, we have that left leg. Right leg is getting the love she so deserves. Inner thigh gets that stretch, and press. If you like what you're feeling, we could start to add those arms. Maybe we extend them out in front of us, overhead. Maybe we just keep our hands at our hips. This time under tension, regardless, is getting her done. Doing the work, keep that spine long and proud. We have a pulse at our lowest point in 3, 2, 1. Meet at the bottom. Little up, little down. Let's lift those toes to the sky, ensuring that our weight is to that heel. I know it's brutal. We've got them for 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Come up to the top. As soon as you're able, sit those hips all the way back. Press them back forward. Again, it's what happens after that pulse or hold that really changes the body, pushing your limits. Last 20. We have that front lunge coming. Take to one side of your mat. Left foot will come forward. Right leg will be stepping back. Oh, Justin Bieber. We love him. In 3, 2, step to the front. From here, left leg comes forward. Right leg will take that nice step back. Now remember, if you have sensitive knees, that back leg can stay long. If you want to dip the knee to the mat, maybe that'll help with the range of motion in your left hip. Oh. Awesome, working with a pace that feels right. Also allows you to stretch and contract. And all of the research done in fitness over the last few years is that higher rep range and full stretching, eccentric phase of that muscle is going to improve your overall strength and resilience. It's more time under tension. 10 seconds, we have a hold at the bottom. In 3, 2, hold it. If the arms come up in line with the ears, can we sink an inch lower? Beautiful work. For 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to the top. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's happening. Whew. Thank you, JB. Getting me through this. "15 seconds, regular repetitions. Then we have that pulse at the bottom. We finish lower body with sumo squats. Actually, my favorite variation of a squat. In 3, 2, pulse, lowest point. For 8, you got them. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Stand tall. Let's go. Left leg. We've done it. Okay, for sumo, heels are going to come under those shoulders. Turn the toes out. Everybody open up that chest. I know we're tired. We're almost through legs. From here, inhale to press the knees out to that big toe. Exhale to drive through your heels. Stand tall, right? Your hips kind of tend to stay forward in this exercise, right? I'm not really hinging. And there's a reason for that, right? Because we're loading more of those inner thighs, incorporating more core to then stand tall, right? I kind of pulled a lot of these from my dancer years. And I promise you, the benefit is so important. They always look funky, right? We look like we're little frogs, but we get a lot more toning, usage of those inner legs that tend to be more neglected in regular squats. Let's hold at the bottom in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Hips are forward, tuck that belly button in. Raise those hands out in front, drop the shoulders, lift open your chest. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, come up. Inhale at the top. Yes, we can. Right back into it. For our last intensification on this exercise, we're adding heel lifts. So less pulse, more hold, but lifting one heel at a time. Okay, we're going to spend our last 15 there. And then we're going right into core. We'll get a little stretch of those legs. Great job, everybody. I know this is tough. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold low. Heel lifts, lowers. Other leg, low, lift, low. You've got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand and breathe. Let's grab some water. I may be saying for myself, but you at home might need it as well. We're coming into peak sun hour, so let's keep the party rolling. We have dead bugs. Okay, we're lying to our backs. From here, hips will come directly underneath your knees. Hands will come directly above those shoulders. We'll inhale to send opposite arm, opposite leg away. Exhale to bring the two back center. Inhale, go long. Exhale, pull through. Now the main focus of a dead bug is the lower back. We're working that lower section, right? It tends to be a little bit more stubborn. Any surgeries, pregnancies, what else? Anything really, right? It's just a harder section to work and focus on, but we want to focus on strengthening our pelvic floor. So keeping our lower back connected to our mat at all times, right? If you start to reach out and your back starts to peel off of the mat, you're losing that pelvic tilt. And that's what we want to keep alive. So keep that in mind. Feel free to reduce your range, right? Your leg can come up a little bit higher just to keep that position. You guys are killing it. 30 seconds. And then we go into a double crunch. Any crackles, get them out of your system, maybe in the hips, the shoulders. 10 seconds. Double crunch, you're going to be taking both out at the same time, but it's going to look more like a stretch first thing in the morning. Ready? We take it out in 5, 4, 3, 2. From here, legs are going to extend, arms will reach overhead. Exhale. Don't knock your stuff off to the side. Oh my goodness. And give yourself a big hug as those knees come into your chest. Ready? We inhale. Extend both arms and legs out at the same time. Exhale, big rounded circle and hug the legs. Modified version. Heighten, extend, keep your head heavy into the mat. Circle the arms, tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself that hug. You can always lift that head if you would like, right? But following the version that works best for you. Low back stays heavy. I'm genuinely sorry, you guys. I cannot see. I've got SPF sweat leaking from my eyebrows straight into my eyes. But you know what? It's all good. We're going to get through this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down by your side. We have scissors. I like to send my hands to the sides of my hips right here for extra support. But from here, I'm going to straighten my legs, cross one over the other. From here, I open, then close. Open, then close. From here, feel free to lift the shoulders and the head off of your mat. Gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, cross. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Modified version. Knees are slightly bent. Head is relaxed to your mat. Switching direction in 3, 2, scissor up. One leg comes high, other leg goes low. Same as before. You can keep your head relaxed or you can keep it at a hover. 10 seconds. We're going into a bicycle. In 5, 4, 3, 2, tuck those knees into the chest. From here, tickle the back of your ears. Lift up your head. Opposite elbow comes to opposite knee. And then alternate. Try to exhale every time you tap that elbow to your knee. Modified version to keep your knees in tabletop and you're just reaching that elbow to the inside of that thigh. Halfway there, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds out. Reminder of that low back. We're taking it to a side plank reach in 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, turning your body to the side, either direction of your mat, but your elbow is going to go underneath your shoulder. Okay, from here, bottom leg can either go long or stay short. Honestly, for where I'm at right now, I'm going to keep mine short. Top leg will go at a nice little hover. From here, inhale to reach your arm high to the sky. Exhale to reach underneath your rib cage. Fill the lungs. Blow it out. Inhale, arm goes high. Good. Last 15 seconds, we'll dip those hips, holding that position. In 5, 4, 3, 2, arm goes high. Dip that hip. Press through the knee and elbow to lift back up. Yes, we can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the hips. My goodness. Go ahead and make a nice little kickstand for your head with your left side, right? Right hand comes in front of you for extra support. Bottom leg can be at a nice little bend. Option to extend. We'll talk about that in a minute, but we're going to take a nice little leg lift. So leg lifts high to the sky, all the way down through center. Try to exhale on that kick. I am working mobility, but I am also working strength. Right, there is a little bit of momentum in my kick, a slow rebound as I take it down to the ground. Again, we can try with that extended bottom leg. You're going to need a little bit more support from your hand. Layering on the bend of the knee, we bend the knee to lift the leg, extend at the top, then lower. Bend, draw up, turned out hip, extend, and lower. If you like what you're feeling, we can add that little toe choreography. We have the pointed toe on the way up. We flex on the way down. Again, moving through full range of motion on all accounts, stretching out those muscles just as much as we're squeezing them. Let's reverse. From here, we kick that straight leg high to the sky. From here, point the toe, bend the knee, and then scrape down the inside of that leg. If you have a bent leg, also works. That's okay. Flex, point, stretch. Let's go 2 more. Extend, beautiful, bend, come all the way through center. Great work, you guys. Got to kind of tone things down a little bit. Plank leg lifts. So we'll bring those hands underneath, or let's go hands or elbows underneath the shoulders, whatever you're feeling. And you're gonna hold a plank. So from here, feet are braced together. Think about a nice little tripod with your body. Hips are braced forward. We'll lift one heel high to the sky, then lower. Lift, lower. The hardest part is keeping your hips at that tabletop position, right? So we want to avoid piking. Right here, just keeping that stabilizer. You're working your glutes, your lower back, and the higher part of your leg as well. Modified version to come down to your knees. Again, that sun's beating down a lot where I'm at right now. I'm taking the modification. 10 seconds, then we have that side plank reach on the other side. Evening out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful job. Whew. Find that other side of your mat. Here we go. Elbow comes underneath the shoulder. From here, bottom leg, I'm going to keep mine bent. Hips will lift. Top leg at a hover. We inhale, arm comes high to the sky. Exhale to lace those ribs, keeping your hip high. These are done slow with precision. 15 seconds till we dip those hips. I'm telling you, I am jumping right into the pool after this one. We pulse in 3, 2, dip the hip, squeeze, dip, squeeze, dip, squeeze. That's it, to the floor in 3, 2. Good job. Beautiful. Make that little kickstand behind your right ear with your right hand. Left hand comes right in front of the waistline. From here, we have that kick, then lower. Bottom leg can stay bent if that feels a little bit more secure for you. Challenge to extend. Let's add on that layer. Next rep, we'll bend the knee, open up that hip. From here, extend. Good job. Can we hold that leg in the same position that we had with our knee in? And squeeze. Good job. Outer quad on fire. We have 2 more. Get the flex of the foot on the way down. Point, knee comes up, point, and bend. We reverse in 3, 2, foot stops at the bottom, flex that foot to the top, point the foot, bend the knee, scrape down the inside of that opposite leg. Yay! Feel the bottom part of your body stabilizing. Good job, you guys. 15 seconds. Then we have upper body, just 3 exercises today, and then we're done. Hoping you got a great full body workout so far. In 5, 4, 3, 2, push-ups. Let's get it. Modified version to keep your knees down to the mat, but hands come out to the sides of the shoulders. From here, your core and your chest to press yourself straight up from the mat. Slowly take it back down. Oh God, I want to hurt my mic. Again, chest and triceps working together. For these ones, just because we're in a flow, I like to count out typically maybe a 2 to 3 second negative. That's where our strength is built. My God, you guys, this left eye is no good. 30 seconds. Cutting out my push-up time. Y'all caught me. Modified version, knees down to the mat. We have a Superman with a lat pull down coming your way. Keep your shoulders back and down. Almost there. Good job. Chest, abs, and back of the arms. Get that shake going. Superman in 3, 2, from here. Arms come out in front of the shoulders. We inhale to lift our thighs and our arms off of the floor. Exhale to lower. Again, I'm not coming all the way down because I do have my mic on. For this one, I like to inhale, brace, exhale. Brace means you're holding your breath for a slight moment. We try it again. Inhale, brace, exhale. Let's add in that lat pull down. Inhale at the top. Exhale to pull the elbows into your sides. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. Inhale, go high. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull. Squeeze the booty cheek. Inhale, raise. Exhale, low. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, come low. Woo. Guys, outstanding job. We finish with shoulders. Best way, plank to front side reach. All right, we're going to be doing these ones together. So hands come underneath the shoulders. Feet go about hip width apart. Make sure that you have a nice stable base. From here, reach that left arm out in front, lower. Right arm out front, lower. Left arm out to the side, lower. Right arm out to the side, then lower. Modified version, take it to the knees. Big last little burner. All the hard work you've done coming to fruition. Start to think about, what are we eating after this? What are we going to grub on? Over halfway. Yes, you can. We live for moments like these. Nothing better than finishing a workout, finishing a flow. We are wrapping up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are done. Wow. Great job to all of you. If you made it to this far, you guys should be so proud of yourselves. I'm so blind in my left eye. Go ahead and take your, I'm going to mirror you guys, your left arm, cross it across your body. Hold. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's get a little cobra action. So hips come down to the mat. Forearms or palms on. Right here, you're just opening up your chest, lifting your chin away, stretching out that ab wall. Back of the spine. Getting a little flexion. Go ahead and bring yourself into a child's pose. Heels come back to your, or hips come back to your heels. Palms come out in front of you. Just bow the chest. Eye gaze comes down to your mat. Think about all the hard work you just put yourself through. It is a privilege to move your body, to show up for yourself. The hard work you put into anything is a reflection of the hard work you can put elsewhere in life. Whether that's relationships, career, self-love, your passion, your friends. Walk your hands back to your knees. Come all the way center. Big neck roll over to the right. Big head roll over to the left. And you guys are finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Pilates with Pipe. Happy Tuesday or Thursday if you guys are seeing this a little bit later. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, drop a comment if you were able to complete this flow, how you felt afterwards. I'd love to see all of your feedback. And I will see you guys next time.